everyone, it's Rose, and I'm here with you today to do the post-completion review of the Pastel Dragonfly. This is a 30 by 40 centimeter round drill canvas that I got from the Artback Sticking Embroidery Company on AliExpress. It has 37 colors, which is quite a bit for a tiny little diamond painting like this. And when I did my birthday projects video, I said that I had run out of one color, but I hadn't. I had just, 2 bags of drills had fallen off the table, so I hadn't found them when I was looking for them. But I found them pretty much right after shooting the video. And yeah, so this didn't take too long. Let me get out my book and I'll tell you about it. Let's see. All right. So I started it on February 29th, and I finished it, hold on, wrong color pen. So on February 28th, I actually kitted it up, and then I started working on it the next, around midnight that night. And then I did work on it considerably on February 29th, which was still my birthday weekend. So my comments that day were, so far so good. The adhesive is remarkably sticky. Oh yeah, that was something that I really found during this kit. The adhesive is remarkably sticky. Once a drill is down, it's very hard to move it, even a smidge. Also, even though there are guide circles, the circles are smaller than the drills, so there's no show through of the guide circles. It does make some symbols harder to distinguish though. For example, R and H, and I'm going to stick a photo in here of R and H. They look very, very similar, and because they're in the guide circle, you can't really, anyway, it's hard to tell if it's an H or an R. Okay, so day 3 was March 1st, and my comment was, I'm well advanced on the remainder of the top half of the canvas, because I had finished probably about that much of it on the 29th, and then I did most of this section here on the on March 1st. Drills are good, no popping at that stage. The image isn't really emerging yet. Now I need a break. Yeah, because I had been going at it hot and heavy. March 2nd at 1:30 a.m. I finished the top half of the canvas, and we'll continue on it tomorrow. Now, bed. Yeah, I was so tired. I felt like I had to finish this thing because I wanted to have it all done on my birthday weekend. That didn't happen, but anyway. March 3rd. I mostly finished the 3rd quarter. And I'm sad that the drills are popping. This is my first round kit with popping drills. Boo. I finished the 3rd quarter and ran out of X. Okay, so that's what I was saying during my birthday projects video. I thought I had run out of color. I'll need to check to see if I have any leftovers, and if not, I'll need to raid another kit's drills. And if not, I'll need to raid another kit's drills. I can't ask the seller to send me more since they sent me this one for free as a replacement kit for the first Pastel Dragonfly, which I'll show you in a moment. March 5th, I didn't run out of X. I had 2 more bags. March 6th, I finished it and it looks good, but I need to seal the popping drills. And then I did the penny pick because I had to know right away what my next project would be. So here's the penny pick video. Just finished it, and I've just cleaned up all the loose drills that were on the table. And now I want to pick my next project. So I'm picking my next penny for a small project. I'm hoping it'll be a special shape, diamond painting, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'm not looking down. I just looked down for a second to see whether the bowl was in view of the camera, and it is. So I'm just mixing these all up. And here we go. What is this? Oh, this is, hold on, not sure if you can see that. That is number 68. Let me put the light on so that you can see that better. That is number 68. Okay, let's see what 68 is. Okay, so this is number 68. I named it Eagle with Flag. I got it during the Peggy Buy Humongous Haul last year. So that's that. Now I just noticed that I've got a drill upside down here, so I'll turn that over. There we go. There we go. And I will look to see if there are any others before I seal it, but it seems to be okay. And I mean, some of the drills are not put down perfectly straight, so you can see a few little lines somewhere, but not very much actually. So I'm going to bring you down nice and close so you can see this up close. I mean, you've been looking at it from a distance for a good long time. Yeah, so here you get all the confetti, and like the whole thing is confetti. And I know some people don't like that. I do like confetti. I think it makes something look beautiful. And that is one of the things that attracted me to this diamond painting, which was an early one that I got. Yeah, so like I say, you can't really see guide circles behind the drills, which is very, very good. And there are some areas like here where I wasn't perfectly straight. And the drills are kind of one on top of another. Okay, but we're going to seal that in a few minutes, so that's not a big deal. So 37 colors, and here are the colors. I'm not going to belabor it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I would actually be happy to frame this and put it up. I won't, because I haven't framed a single one of my projects, but I've framed ones that I've given away. I haven't framed a single one that I'm keeping for myself, which is a drag because I've got like a shitload of framing supplies and frames and things like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you back in the cradle, and I'm going to put, oh, well first, okay, wait a minute. First, I'm going to show you what was left over in terms of drills. Okay. So I had quite a few drills of everything left. Like, not tons, but like well, I had 4 bags, 3 bags? Yeah, 3 more bags of this color here, which is the predominant color in the background there. And then, like, I wasn't worried about running out of anything once I realized that I had just misplaced those 2 bags. So, yeah. And, like, sometimes there's not a lot left over, but you don't need a lot left over. You just need some left over. And there you go. So some colors that weren't used very much, so even though only 1 bag of them came, you didn't need a full bag, so that was fine. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. So I think you're sort of getting a sense that there were plenty of spare drills. Oops. And yeah, I was generally very, very happy with this. I mean, the reason I got the round one was because the square one had popping drills and other problems, which you'll see in a moment. But I'm pleased that I didn't run out of drills for either one of them. So, so that's good. Okay, so there we have the spare drills. Here we have the trash drills. And I'll show you what's the matter with the trash that I got. And I mean, there was some trash, not as much as there might have been. Okay, let's get up close here and I'll zoom in. All right. So there was a lot of flash, which is those melty feet that sort of ooze out from the mold, okay? The technical term for that is flash. Oh, that's just a square drill that I picked up somewhere. I don't know where. Probably off the floor. It looks like it was stepped on and made dirty. Anyway, and then there's just little bits of plastic. But sometimes it was because drills were just too big. Like, take a look at this lilac colored drill here. That was so big, there's no way that that would fit in a square. And the same thing with this dark green one. It's a perfect drill, except that it's too big. And there wasn't very much cupping, but you see that tan one there. It has a concave bottom, so that's no good. And the rest of it, well, mostly it's flash. Or melty feet, as I like to call them. So that's not too bad at all. All right. I will pour it into the trash container right now because I am done this post-completion review. But what you haven't seen yet is the comparison with the previous copy that I got. All right. So now there is a post-completion video and an unbox. I'm not sure if there's an unboxing video actually for the square Dragonfly, because I might have gotten it before I started doing videos. But let me zoom back out again. Okay, and just ignore the mess on my table. Okay, so let me zoom in a little tiny bit so you can see them both. So one of the first things you'll notice is that there are a lot fewer colors on the square. You get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 colors here versus 37 here. And, oh my God, another drill came off somewhere here. Anyway, so the problem that I had with the square Dragonfly, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see it, is, you can't really see it. Hold on. I don't know. Can you see this line here? The glue bubbled up, and I have a couple of places on the canvas where the glue bubbled up. And so I have rivers that go across. And the drills were too large for the square. And there was a lot of trash, again, flash and so forth. And so what I had to do was seal this as I went. And so I sealed every, like I did it in, I think, 5 strips. And I sealed every strip as I finished it using Tombow Mono... Pippi, using Tombow Mono liquid aqua glue. And the aqua glue is held up quite well, and it makes the painting fairly bendable. It's still quite flexible. Whereas if now I tend to use varathane and so forth, and I find that with varathane the product is a little bit stiffer, so you don't get this flexibility to the canvas that you get with the aqua glue. And then when I finished, I sealed it all over again. And so, anyway, it's held, I think it's held all the drills in place. I do see a drill here, but it might be a drill from another kit. I don't know. Oh no, it comes from over here. So I'll glue that down in place again when I seal this, which I will be doing in just a moment. Interesting, because with the different colors, you do get a little bit of a different vibe from the diamond painting. I think I like the square one better. It seems a little bit less pixelated. Now, to make up for the pixelation, what they did with the round one was they added more colors. Like, for example, there's no 3865, which is this off-white. There's no 3865 over here. This one has no 310. This one does have a few 310s. And so you get a different look to the diamond painting because of those subtle differences. I like the look of the square one better. And if the canvas were perfect, that would be fantastic. But they're both very, very nice. And actually, I could give either one of these away, and I'm sure the person would enjoy getting them. Okay, so just to show you the difference between a square and a round, because I've never done that kind of comparison before, and now I can do that kind of comparison. Another thing that's different is even though they're the same size, and I mean, let's take a look here just to be sure, but lining these up, let's see. There might be like an extra half a row or something like that of round diamonds. And that's just because round diamonds are a little bit bigger than square diamonds. So it's not going to be exactly the same dimensions. But for some reason, and look, the square one is actually wider than the round one. But the square one looks like it's smaller. And that is not something that I would have expected. I'm going to do a measure just to be absolutely certain. See, this was back before I even wrote the name of the project up in the top. So this is exactly 30 by exactly 40. And this is, yeah, the same, 40 and just shy of 30. So it's a little bit narrow. It is a little bit narrower. Not much narrower, like not even probably half a centimeter narrower, but it's a little bit narrower. But this one looks smaller. Isn't that funny? Anyway, so there you go. That is the Pastel Dragonfly in all its beauty. I will include a link to this diamond painting down below. I don't know if the company has improved its square drills. I did find that their customer service was exceptional. They sent me the replacement canvas with round drills pretty much immediately after I asked. I mean, it took about 6 weeks for them to arrive, but that's normal, right? And they didn't give me a hassle or anything like that when I sent them pictures of the canvas. So, would I recommend? Sure, why not? I enjoyed doing both of them. Well, I didn't enjoy doing this one because I didn't like the popping drills, but I did enjoy doing this one. So there you go. That's it. So I'm back now, and this is actually 2 days after I did the sealing with the Tombow Mono Liquid Aqua Glue, and the diamond painting looks good. I did notice that one of the drills was upside down when I had sealed it. So it's probably loose. Oh, I think it's here. And I'm going to have to glue that one down. Right now it's holding, but it won't be holding for long because I just flipped it upside down and put it back down. But actually I'm doing this at a good time of day because when I was looking at this in the bathroom under the bathroom light, because I had it drying in my spare room, I thought, oh my goodness, it's got no sparkle left to it. But the sun is out intermittently here. It was just out a moment ago, and this thing was sparkling like crazy. So it really has not lost any sparkle. The Tombow, even though I didn't wipe off the excess off of the top of the drills, it still seems to be, like it's good. And look, it's still very, very pliable. Here I think I put it on a little bit thicker because this is a little bit less pliable. Yeah, anyway, but it's still very, very pliable with the Tombow, and yet those diamonds are now stuck on there very, very well. And I hope you can see the sparkle. I'm going to turn on the flash just for a moment, and I don't know, can you see that? Like, I'm seeing sparkle, and I hope that you're seeing it too. it looks really good. It looks really, really nice. So this was a good finished product. I'm happy with the outcome. It would have been better if the drills didn't need to be secured with sealant, but it happens. And what are you going to do about it? You're going to seal, because otherwise, you know, you can just moan and complain about the diamond painting. But that's not what I'm doing. I sealed it, and now I have a beautiful diamond painting that I will put away in my folder and just pull out from time to time when I have people over who I want to show my stuff to. Okay, so that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this post-completion review of the Pastel Dragonfly. And you'll find all of the information to order it for yourselves down below in the description box if you would like to order it yourselves. Okay? Thanks, everybody. And I hope you come back and visit with me again real soon. Bye-bye.